Hi everyone, so in this video will be my miscellaneous plants. I had a rule of 3 plants per group, but for this one I don't have enough per group, so I'm just going to group all of these together. So the first one is Thecostele alata. When I purchased it, it was in bark media, bark and perlite, and I wanted to repot it into an inaritic media, so the bottom half of the pot is charcoal. The top part is lava rock, and when I repotted it, it divided into 4 parts. So the 4 parts are 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can tell 3 of them have put out new growth. Oops. And there's a new nubbin on this one as well. So it's doing okay for me. So this is Paphiopedilum Lynleigh Koopowitz. I got this at the Christmas party from the auction. It's pushing out this new leaf. It's very slow to grow for me, but I don't have a lot of experience with them. But hopefully the leaf will mature relatively quickly. And this one is emersonii, and I was telling Orchidea in one of her videos that her plant and my plant seem to be synced in terms of stage of growth, so it's just growing that new leaf there. But on mine, the bottom leaf is yellowing for some reason. But overall, it seems to be relatively happy and semi-hydro. It's pushed out a lot of new roots, which is good. This is Cycopsis Liminghay, also known as Cycopsiella Liminghay. And I got this at a raffle from one of our meetings. And it grows really well for me, but no blooms yet. My initial thought was that it wasn't moist enough, so I started putting it in this tray with some water at the bottom, but I noticed that, I guess with the water evaporation, it would leave behind fertilizer salts like all over the plant. So I haven't really fertilized this much since I've been putting it in this saucer. I'm a little stuck with it. I mean, it looks happy by the way it's growing, but it's still no blooms. This is Kaisis Levis. It's actually the alba version, and it is growing very well for me actually. It's so top heavy that I have to put it in another container, and I also have a butter knife helping it stay up. I was initially going to trade this in for the regular colorway, but I think I'm just going to end up getting rid of this plant and not replace it. The main problem I have is because it's growing so well, which is actually a good thing, I really just don't have space for it. And I already have another Chysis, which I'll show next, which is also taking up a lot of space. So maybe in the future I'll get this plant again, but at this time I kind of want to just get rid of it, especially considering it's not the colorway I want anyway. I think there are other plants that I would prefer to get, probably more Vandas, and they're a little bit easier to keep as well, especially in my grow space, so that's that. This one is Kaisis Levis. I got it as a seedling from Clouds, and when I initially bought it, I put it in a basket and I wasn't able to keep it moist, so I had a lot of problems with it. So ever since I moved it to like a regular pot, it's been doing really great for me. This is the latest growth and it's pretty massive. I had to keep it in a coffee mug in order just to keep it from falling over. I think ideally I would like this hanging, but I don't have hanging space for it. You can tell it's pretty wide, and it actually goes completely across the shelf that I have it in. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this plant. Judging by the size of the latest pseudobulb, I think it should be blooming size, so we'll see the next growth. And last but not least, this is Galiotia Fimbriata. It bloomed for the first time for me this year, and it was super exciting to see. This plant is pretty easy. It just took a while for me to get it to bloom, but I'm hoping the next growth I can get another bloom out of it. There's currently 2 growths on it, or rather 2 new growths on it. There's this one, and then there's this one here that just started, so we'll see how that goes. Alrighty, so that's my video for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.